Isaiah Thomas once said, Michael Jordan wasn't relevant in the 80s. But hold up, that's the most misunderstood take in NBA history, because while the Bulls weren't yet champions, Jordan himself was already changing the league. Let's break down 5 reasons why MJ and the Bulls were absolutely relevant in the 80s. Rookie explosion, 1984-85. MJ didn't just arrive. He erupted, averaging 28.2 points per game, winning Rookie of the Year, and instantly turning the Bulls from a losing team into a playoff squad. He wasn't part of the 80s elite yet, but he made Chicago relevant again, something the Pistons can't deny.
Tried to catch him. 57 to play first quarter. They clear out Michael Jordan on Vinny. He goes baseline, hit a high glasser in a
Global icon in the making. By the late 80s, Jordan's Air Jordan brand had already exploded. He was the face of the NBA in marketing even before winning a ring, bringing in fans who didn't even watch basketball. That's not irrelevance. That's influence before dominance. The 63-point game, 1986 playoffs. Against Larry Bird's Celtics, one of the greatest teams ever, Jordan dropped 63 points, the most in playoff history. Bird himself said, "That wasn't Michael Jordan out there, that was God disguised as Michael Jordan." Even in defeat, MJ became the story of the 1986 playoffs.
Tried to get it away, but broken up by Daly, and gets it away to Jordan. Oh, showtime for Mr. Jordan.
The rivalry that built the 90s, the Jordan rules. Pistons only existed because MJ was that dangerous. Detroit had to design a system just to slow him down. Physical defense, double teams, and borderline assaults. You don't create rules for irrelevant players. You create them for threats. The foundation of a dynasty. By the late 80s, the Bulls reached the Eastern Conference Finals. They were one step away from greatness, and once MJ got help from Pippen and Grant, the 90s dominance was inevitable. The 80s weren't his failure. They were his origin story. So yeah, Isaiah can keep saying MJ wasn't relevant in the 80s, but every record, highlight, and rule made in that era says otherwise. Jordan wasn't the king yet, but he was already building the throne. Do you agree MJ was already a factor before the rings? Or do you side with Isaiah's version? Comment below. And don't forget to subscribe, or the Jordan rules might just find you next.